Hey, it's Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com and I've got a treat for you today. We are making delicious Creami Biscoff ice cream using the Ninja Creami. This is the latest in our ice cream sundae theme. We've been bringing you lots and lots of delicious recipes you can make that can make summer even better thanks to your Ninja Creami. And what we're doing is we're recycling our base recipe, so the standard recipe that we use first that we keep in our freezer, and upcycling it into a delicious Biscoff ice cream. It's just so nice. But first, let me show you how to make the base ice cream that sits in your freezer for 24 hours and then can be used in all sorts of flavour combos.
First, let me explain to you who we are. If you're new around here, my name is Sam and I've been teaching people how to cook smart with just kitchen gadgets for over 10 years. In fact, we don't even have an oven or hob in our kitchen. We are double Sunday Times bestsellers and The Independent calls us the best for beginner cooks. But because we've been creating videos for a while, we've ended up with more than 1,500 recipe videos on our YouTube channel. So what we have done is we have created a recipe index organised by gadget to help you quickly find your next recipe video. You can find them all at KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, and we would be honoured if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel for more recipe videos like this. So now let's get back to the food.
So now, before we make the ice cream, let's make your base recipe that goes in the freezer for 24 hours and then can be used to make your favourite ice cream with. Secret hack for you here: use a jug, because honestly, when you're pouring them into your ice cream cups before freezing them, it makes your life so much easier. So I'm going to start by adding in the cream cheese. So once you've added your cream cheese, you can add in your sugar. A little bit more. So grab your hand mixer. Oh, it's starting to thicken up now. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm just going to put it up a speed or two. And then the good news is with the cream, these 300ml tubs is the equivalent of 2 quantities of this batch, so it's wonderful because I don't need to measure them. I can just add in 2 of these, but I recommend adding it in slowly, so I'm going to add 1 tub in and then the other. So first tub in, give it a mix. Oh, that's lovely and thick and creamy, yummy. So pop the other one in. Just leaves the milk, so I'm just going to get a measuring spoon for that. So this is my 240ml, which is 1 cup. So again, this is easy to remember because when you're doing it for real, it's 1 of these per tub. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've only got a dribble left in it. And you're done. That is your ingredients. So there you have it. That is your ice cream, though it doesn't look like ice cream yet because we need to freeze it. And wasn't that simple? That is the 4 ingredients that you need to be able to make yourself a batch for the freezer. So I've made a big batch for the freezer. So now, shall we find something to pop it in so that we can freeze it? I was talking about old ice cream tubs. This is the kind that works brilliantly. This is a 1 litre one, so it's the perfect size for if you've made a lot of ice cream and you can't quite fit it in your regular cartons. So you want to pour some in, like that, and then you've got loads of it that you can put to one side for the freezer. And then you can get back to your usual ones. So that's one that's just below the max line. And then same again. So I've got a tiny bit left. So I'm just going to add a tiny little bit to this one. And then the rest of it can go in the ice cream tub. So to say that you can do it in your old ice cream tubs is brilliant. So you can pop your lid on those. Make sure you freeze it flat just like you do with your ordinary one. And then tubs on your normal one and you're ready for the freezer. This is your base recipe, so you can use this for vanilla ice cream, whatever you want. It's just so simple. And then of course, pop it flat in the freezer. 24 hours later, you can grab it from the freezer, put it in your ice cream machine, and then pop it on ice cream, and you've got your ice cream. It's just as easy as that. It's just a patient game of waiting. So you've made your base recipe, so let's transform it into some Biscoff ice cream, shall we? So what ingredients do you need for this delicious ice cream? You need Biscoff topping sauce. It's an extra added on top afterwards, but it just makes it, doesn't it? We have got some Biscoff biscuits. So what you can do is you can crush up some biscuits, or you can buy it just like this, like we have. We've also got some Biscoff spread. And if you don't do Biscoff and you prefer a different type of spread, you can swap it for that. I really like the Cadbury's caramel one. That one is really nice, and so is the Mars one as well. So if you fancy a different style of one, go for it. But what am I missing? I'm missing ice cream. So let me go to the freezer and grab some that I made earlier. And I found it. My freezer, or I should say freezers, are a bit mental really, because I've got so much in them at the moment, because I've got leftovers from photo shoots, leftovers from recipes I'm making you, and a lot of tubs of ice cream, because you've got to wait 24 hours before you can mix it with other ingredients, such as making a Biscoff flavour. So it just feels chocolate at the moment, but I found it. So take the lid off. And this is what it looks like. So this is just a batch of our base that we've waited 24 hours for. You've got this pretty much on schedule though, because normally we would batch loads and have loads in the freezer for ages, but we actually did make this 24 hours ago. So you want to pop it in there, like that, and then we can head over to the ice cream machine and actually get it mixed. So let's do this, shall we? So there you are, Ninja. So first of all, you need to pop your lid on. And then pop it in. And then click it into place and it'll go up in position. So you're looking for ice cream because it hasn't been mixed yet.
Let me introduce you to Kitchen Gadgets Club. We recommend joining it because it's brilliant for kitchen gadget recipes with step-by-step photos. It's got lots of easy recipes. You can join for as little as £1 a week. It has a library of over 1,000 plus kitchen gadget recipes, and we add 4 new exclusive recipes every single week. Here are just a few of the recipes. Each recipe has both metric and imperial, step-by-step photographs, plenty of useful kitchen gadget advice from experts. Just take a look at some of the photographs. And of course, you can join by heading to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/join. And now, shall we get back to the food?
We're almost done. Oh, and that is it. We are done. So you want to click the switch, release, and then pop the lid off. And this is what your ice cream looks like so far. So now we're going to head back and we're going to add our toppings, make a hole for it, and give it another mix. So wasn't that simple? So I've kept it in its jug just because it's easier for me. And then what you want to do is you want to dig. You want to create a hole, and then this will help it all mix in better. So I've got my hole. And then you can start by adding some biscuit bits into your hole. Like that. Oh, dropped a few. It doesn't matter if you've got a few on the top. It just helps it mix better. And then Biscoff spread. It depends on how Biscoffy you like it. But I found a heaped tablespoon is about the same as when you get ice cream and you're at a fairground, or you're at one of these summer festivals, or this is what they're like when we get them when we take the kids on days out. So we find that that amount is good. So if you just want to pop that amount on top and then release your spoon like that, and then it's ready to go back on. So what we're going to do differently here is, normally these are just what you would call mix-ins. So you would put it on the mixing setting, but we're actually going to do it on respin, because when you have a Biscoff ice cream, it's always blended in, and the biscuits help make it nice and creamy as well, and thick the ice cream. And then if you want some more bits in it, you can just sprinkle and mix some more in at the end, but I really don't feel like it needs it. You can just have some sprinkled on top in your favourite ice cream dish. So now we've kept it in its jug so it makes it easier for reattaching it. And then I've not cleaned out the lid because it's going back on again. So pop your lid back on. There it is, it's ready to go. We heard the click after all. And then click it back into position. And now remember, we're doing a respin here so that we can have a beautiful mixture of the Biscoff into the ice cream. So press that. And it's done. So let's release it. And pop the lid off. Oh, and if you look at it now, it actually even looks like a Biscoff ice cream. The lovely colour of it that you get because of the way they blend it. So, shall we portion some up? So let's have some, shall we? Oh, I'm really looking forward to this. So you can use an ice cream scoop, or you can use a large spoon, whatever's easiest for you. Oh, but look at that. That'll look lovely. So lovely and creamy as well. If you want it firmer, then you can pop it in the freezer, actually in the glass dish if you wanted to, or you can just have it how it is. And then of course, plenty of sprinkles on top of your little bits of biscuit. Or you can use proper Biscoff biscuits if you'd rather, but these are them just crushed and bought like that in a pack. And then we've got to have some topping sauce, haven't we? And there's your Biscoff hit. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, look at that there. Doesn't that look amazing? So that's your dessert. Biscoff ice cream with all the cream and yumminess. Oh, yes, please. Oh, that's seriously good. Oh, yes. You can always also do a mix-in if you want with some of the sauce too. If you want to, it's totally up to you, but oh, I just love Biscoff. I'd say it's between Biscoff and honeycomb for my go-to when we go out for ice cream, and they've got 20 different flavours that you get to choose from. It's always Biscoff for me. So I hope you enjoyed that, and don't forget to watch the rest of the series, subscribe to our channel, and of course all these recipes are going to be loaded up to KitchenGadgetsClub.com for all our members. Thanks for watching, and now you've seen a glimpse into our ovenless world. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is what I call one of our step-by-step instruction videos. If you would rather have short and sweet, don't forget to check out our shorts. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to find videos quickly, if you head over to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, you can see an A to Z list of all our YouTube videos, so you can find videos by Kitchen Gadget. And I'll see you again soon.